Justin back, and I wanted to review this book. I was thinking about reviewing it along with the regular comics, but a couple things. I had a ton of comics and a ton of things to say, and I also kind of wanted to spotlight this book too, because I really think it's a really special book. I didn't want to kind of just wedge it in between Transformers and Daredevil and shit like that. What it is, actually, here's the thing. Lindsay actually brought this to my attention. She discovered it online and ordered it, loved it, and told me, you gotta read it. And I listened to her, and well, I usually listen to her anyway, but I took her advice and I read a book, and I severely love this book. It came in 2 volumes, and it's from a animator, let's see, Ted Mathot, and he is, like I said, he's an animator, and you can definitely see his style. It's books 1 and 2 of, or should I hold it this way? 1 and 2 of Rose and Isabel. Now, what essentially it is, it's the story of Rose and Isabel, who are part of a family in Virginia during a Civil War, and they're 3 brothers who are Tobias, Jacob, and John. They have all gone missing, and they're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And of course, Civil War was much different than like nowadays, where you get more updates about what's going on. So they're left in the cold, and they're all scared that they're all 3 dead. So what Rose and Isabel decide to do is just go look for them. And the book hints that, actually, maybe just a little bit more than a hint, that they're part of this bloodline of warrior women. You know, they talk about, there's a nice little setup in the beginning, talking about the Amazons and the Valkyries and the Irish war women, and something called the Gold Man, I think it is, the Gold Man warrior, who may or may not be a man, maybe a woman. And then it just cuts to the story right here. And this art style here is just terrific. I can, without really knowing his influences, I definitely see a kind of, let's see, I'm trying to find a good page. I definitely see kind of a, maybe Bruce Timm kind of influence in his work. And I even think in the second part, I swore I saw a little Jack Kirby in here as well. There's this terrific battle scene right around here that actually every battle scene is just terrific. It just kind of depends on what goes on. I can never find the thing whenever I'm trying to. It's, oh yeah, right here. Yeah, there's some definitely, yeah, I mean, there's some definite Bruce Timm kind of looks, and this, I don't know, this strikes me as very Kirby, that pose and the look on Isabel's face. And there's even a battle scene where there's some explosions, and I swore I even saw some Kirby dots. Oh, it just makes an old dork just feel wonderful. It's a really exciting story, because during this trip, they've never really encountered war before, and it's becoming very, very natural to them. They were both trained to fight with the sword and with bow and arrow by their father, and yeah, they've really been taken by surprise about how easy it has been to fight the Confederate troops. Now, what's interesting is what Mathot does is it's really hard to get in a conversation about the Civil War these days without getting in an argument. It seems like it really hasn't gone away politically. Everybody enjoys fighting, and sometimes very personally, why we got into the Civil War in the first place. And you know what? They really don't care. And actually, Matt, in the story-wise, really kind of avoids discussion about the politics of the Civil War. It's just more of an emotional story. I mean, these 2 women, they couldn't give a shit about you know, the reasons why we got into this war, why the South seceded, and all that. It's a really gripping story, and the 2, like I said, they both start to notice something about themselves. They realize how easy it is to fight, how maybe not so much of bloodlust, but it just something snaps in each of them when the fighting starts, and it causes each of them to react in a different way, and it's very believable, and just this story is just, the battle scenes are just ruthless. I just really enjoyed this work. If you enjoy any kind of action stuff, any Civil War stuff, this is an exciting series. And matter of fact, there's even in back of both, let's see, gallery of art, done by some art friends of his, and even some notes. This actually is historically accurate for the most part. So I definitely enjoyed this book. If you haven't heard of it, maybe you should check it out. I think these are what? How much are these, like, a piece?
First one is, one of them is 10 and one of them is 8.
Okay.
I think both of them with shipping were $25.
Yeah, I'd recommend ordering them both. I'll leave a link on the side where Lindsay was able to find this. So you should be able to order it too. Anyway, that's what I think of this series. Oh, I just want to say that I got a couple videos coming up. I got more round robin with Gotham Girl, and I'm also talking to another YouTube blogger, Channel 23 Haha, about doing a round robin with him as well about comic book films. Can't wait to get going on that. And another review of, I think, this box set. Oh, I put it away. Another MST3K box set. So I got some stuff coming up. And that's pretty much it. Anything you got? No? We're good. Until then, push the button, Lindsay.